Hello, welcome to another video. I forgot to film an intro on Star Stable and I'm doing a voiceover, so just ignore that. But I'm gonna read unpopular opinions that I found and kind of like reviewing them, seeing if I agree. And yeah. So, the first one. Someone said they should remove the magical horses and focus on more realistic ones. I don't know. Some magical horses in the game are really cool looking, and then some are kind of meh. But like the new dragon horses that they came out with the Marching Gas Castle update, I love those horses. And then they did good with the magical and non-magical coats of them. But some horses are really kind of bad. Like the Irish cob ones, what? The blue and pink Irish cob ones. I'll put a picture if I can. But those were like probably the worst ones I've ever done. And I don't know, the ones at Valedale that they have right now are they're pretty bad. Okay, next one. This one is probably very controversial. New SSO is better. Okay. Yeah, I agree. People probably hate if I said that, but yeah, I do agree. New SSO is better, in my opinion. Like, the graphics and everything are better, and I love how nostalgic it used to be. Like, I understand why people like that, because I did love the old SSO, but like, that was a good time of my life as a kid playing that game. It was so nostalgic, but it needed an update. Like, when I look back at all of the old Star Stable like stuff, it was kind of bad, but it did used to be like super nostalgic and fun, and I like how like crusty it used to be kind of, but like I feel like it was time for an update. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Um, so I'm kind of like I like both. I don't know. I'm like in between. Okay, next opinion. I hate that they added a global store and like a horse store now. Um, I agree with this one because yeah, I miss how I used to have to like go to each individual store. I mean, sometimes it's nice when they come out with new tack and stuff and it's like the first ones in the global store that you see. And then you're like, oh, they came out with new stuff, and you look and see what new stuff it is so you don't like miss it, because I would not go to that store. Like, I wouldn't know where the store was, if that made any sense. Like, I don't know if that made sense, but anyways. But yeah, like global store over it overwhelms me because there's so much stuff in it, and like I know you can like organize it how you want to with like colors and everything, but it's just I would rather go to each individual store. It's easier, kind of. But the horse store is actually kind of nice. Like when you go and click on a horse, and then like it shows all the other different breeds, so you don't have to go to each individual different breed. It was kind of fun when you did have to do that, but I don't know. I kind of like it, like, because when they have like one horse at Fort Pinta, you're like, and like sometimes like I don't want to go all the way to Fort Pinta just to look at one horse. So, or like, yeah. So sometimes it is nice to have that there. Okay. Next opinion. Clubs are stupid. I don't agree. I've had some great times with clubs. I do agree some clubs are insane though. Like I was in a club once and they kicked me out because I wasn't active for like 3 days because I was sick. So I was like, "What?" I was so shocked and like I was like, "Dang." Anyways, I was like they do like the other opinion is they expect too much and that kind of like goes into clubs are stupid one. But yeah, a lot of clubs do expect too much and it really is annoying. So I like clubs that you can like be in and like have a good time and you don't have to be on every single day. Like people have a life. And I was only off because I was sick. So that made me really mad. Anyways, um okay. Another one, this kind of goes into the one that new SSO is better. Yeah, this one is old SSO is uglier. Yeah, it's kind of just the opposite of what the other one was. Or no, like basically the same thing, just different wording. But um yeah, old SSO it when you look back at it, it really was ugly, but the nostalgia of it, like I feel like everything back then was kind of ugly. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know. I love new SSO, but I also did like old SSO when I was a kid because it was nostalgic. I've already been over this, but it's basically the same thing I was saying earlier. So I'm gonna continue. Um, so the next opinion is Camp Western is boring. I specifically put this one on here because I love Camp Western. I'm a Western person, so and I know SSO does more English type of stuff, but I love Western, and when they first started doing like Starshine Ranch and all these Western things, I was so excited. And so I love Camp Western. I don't know, like I love it. That's all I can say. I love like the chickens and like the animals they do. The only thing I hate about it is the wolves. I think most people agree with me on that. I remember like maybe 2 years ago, they had more wolves than they did last year, and it like you could not go anywhere without being attacked by a wolf, and it was so annoying. So I don't know if it's still the same amount or if I'm just being delusional, but yeah, the wolves, no, I can't with those wolves. So annoying. But I do love Camp Western, and this next one is basically kind of the same thing. All the festival events are boring. Um, I do wish they came out with like different things each time. Like I guess sometimes they do, but like different what am I trying to say? Like it's the same thing every time. All they have is just new horses and new tat and clothes and stuff. But I kind of wish they would come out with like I don't know. Like I missed when they had that the igloo. Was it the igloo? Wasn't it like an igloo thing in um the winter update, the festival? And like had the like little shops that you could collect when you did like quests and stuff. That was fun. I do miss that so much. Um, but yeah, I do love. It kind of depends, to be honest. Like the recent Halloween update, like the new horses, I love the vampire horse they did, and the new Christmas horses they did. I love those, but I do. They are kind of boring, and they're the same thing every year. So I wish they would change it up a little bit, but it's still fun to me. I don't know. Okay. Next opinion. Cold tolerant horses should come back. I don't have a full opinion on like any of these, I feel like. I'm like so in between on all of these topics, but I like the nostalgia of that was super fun. I do like that, but I remember when they did have that for the cold tolerant horses, when I would go there without a cold tolerant horse, I would be so mad because I would be like, there's no way. Like, what am I saying? Sorry, I totally spaced out. My computer just turned off while I was doing this voiceover and I like started talking about random stuff. Um, the cold tolerant, like when I would go out with cold tolerant horses in Dino Valley, or non-cold tolerant, sorry, oh my god. Please, excuse me. I would go out with non-cold tolerant horses. I would hate it because I would be like, oh crap, I'm doing this quest and I don't have a cold tolerant horse. So I would be like slow as crap and I would hate it. So, you know, I would say, I don't know, I don't really agree with that. But it was kind of fun, I guess. But yeah, no. Um, okay. Sorry, I had to burp. Um, Next opinion. Old generation horses are ugly. Yes, they are, but I kind of like how ugly they are. Like, I wish they would still have them. Like, I know they're trying to make room and stuff for more horses and make it like run smoother or whatever, but I wish they didn't get rid of them. Like, they are ugly, but I like that they're ugly. They're just like super nostalgic and crusty, and they're so fun. Like, I remember it would be like me and my friends would have like it'd be like we would dare each other to get like crusty horses and like run around with crusty horses. But now I'm like, I would do that all the time. Cause like I miss the crusty horses. Um, and I sold some crusty horses when like there was a big crusty horse like people would like hate on them epidemic, and I sold like and because I wanted money and I wanted more room for other horses, and I sold them, and I really regret doing that because now I can't get them again. So I do regret doing that, but I do have some crusty horses that I've. Um, okay. Next one. Shilling prices are insane. I do agree with that. I think shillings should be like 15 shillings for like each thing. Like, why do they make shilling prices like to the max amount that you have to have? Like, the max shillings in the game is 10,000, right? And they have like, um, the shilling prices for just like a saddle is like 9,900. It's insane. Like, why? What? That is crazy. Yeah, Starcoin prices should definitely go lower too as well, but like just shilling prices is insane. Um, okay, yeah, that's that. And yeah, we have come to the end. I filmed like, okay, I'm sorry if this video was super boring. Again, I'm trying to like not do as boring videos. I'm still trying to get used to this like whole YouTube thing, and I'm not very good at it right now, but I'm trying. I'm sorry, bear with me. But I had really fun training. I know that's another opinion actually. People hate training. I love training because like putting a show on and the like watching a show while I train or something is so fun to me. I don't know why. Like just it's relaxing kind of. Takes my mind off things. But I also have a lot of horses to train, so I kind of force myself to love it. But I actually do. I do kind of like it. So, anyways, that was it for today's video. I'm gonna try to post on Wednesdays and Saturdays, hopefully. So, I think those are gonna be my 2 days I'm gonna post. But I'm not saying that I will, because there's no guarantee that a video will come out those days, but I'm gonna try to. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye! Hi, this is me editing. I don't know what the heck happened at the end of the video. I'm sorry, it like glitched out or something. So just ignore that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye bye.